Lonely Planet 2024 Netflix review. Is it very lonely? Coming up. Hey guys, Hayden here, and welcome back to Hayden's Place on my YouTube channel. And today, as you saw in the intro, and probably the title as well, I will be doing a movie review on Lonely Planet, which came out in 2024 for Netflix. Now, I know it's been a while since my last video, but I'm back to hopefully doing at least once a week. So anyway, do that, subscribe, like, and maybe your thoughts about it and all that jazz that you know. I have changed the location a little bit just because I'm sitting down, so better than standing up. That's definitely for sure. Anyway, let's look into this movie review. So we have Catherine, or I'm just going to say Kat for sure. She's a book writer, and then we have Owen, who plays as Liam Hemsworth. He's played by Liam Hemsworth. Obviously, we all know his brother Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor. There, he's a private entity, as you find out. Now, obviously, this is takes place in Morocco. Now, I've obviously never been there, so uh, obviously it looks beautiful without a doubt, that's for sure. But going back into the movie, so obviously it starts off with Catherine trying to finish her a book on the laptop, obviously finish writing out and everything like that. And she just wants a quiet place to, I suppose, finish off. So that's why she's going, on holidays, I suppose, to just get some quiet time. And then we see Owen comes in with a woman to the hotel. Now we see them go to, the town, which obviously, is obviously harmless. Obviously, you see that you try and see them chemistry, and personally, I think the connection does grow, but I think there was a lack of chemistry throughout the move between those two personally. There, so obviously they go into town, and when they're coming back, trying to go back to the hotel, the car has engine trouble, and we see, which I find pretty funny, goats in a train. There's multiple goats. It's pretty hilarious. That's definitely for sure there. Um, Now they end up taking another car back, as the car has obviously in the province, as it did say. And then when they get back to the hotel, eventually after a bit of drama that did go down, Kath ends up going to storage room, so she ends up changing her room from this deluxe room to basically a quiet small storage room. There's a lot of noise and everything like that, which is crazy, to help her with her writing on her laptop there. So obviously now this is the part which um, I didn't really like what Lily did, which was obviously Owen's part. Lily made fun of him. So it's like where they had a guess, I suppose, the author of some of for novels, because obviously a lot of novel people was there, and obviously Lily made fun of him because obviously he thought it was her music, which honestly probably don't blame there, because it ended up being Pit, which was actually Charles Dickens. So obviously, so obviously he made fun of him. Obviously, Owen wasn't too pleased with that. Kath ends up comforting Owen after what Lily did. So obviously they had a bit of a talk there, a few drinks, nothing crazy. Kath ends up finding the nickname for Owen, which obviously this is where this is where the relationship starts to break down between these two, because obviously Owen speaks up for what happened the previous night, and obviously don't blame him there. Communication is a key factor, and you shouldn't be embarrassing your partner like that. That's for sure. So he ends up going to town just because he needs to cool off. Really, he does see Catherine there, but doesn't really end up talking to her. He ended up getting food poisoning from the sandwich he did there. And then obviously Lily goes off somewhere with the group, and Kath and Owen end up going back into town together. Now, I found this very intriguing, obviously, between these two characters. Uh, Kath and Owen do like to have those not intense conversations, but they like to have those personal conversations, which you definitely like between Lily and Owen. That's for sure. There, Lily and Owen fight once again. right near the storage room where Kath is, and she obviously heard it all. Obviously, they didn't know about it at the time. And then obviously when things were starting to heat up, obviously this is when Owen got a little bit, had a bit of a drink later that night. Obviously, Cavs there, and things were heating up there, and you thought he could go kissing stages or anything like that, and then Cav ends up calling Owen a kid as it was heating up, and then he obviously walks off at there. And then the following morning, Lily comes up to Owen trying to apologize and all that jazz. But then there's a text message that comes on the phone, and we end up knowing she ended up cheating on Owen with Rafa.
Oh, nice.
With a book that she wrote on her laptop, and with a book inside that she obviously wrote him. Obviously, just saw she was right on the piece of paper. So obviously, obviously she was pretty upset about that, and obviously sort of tore those two up in terms of Catherine and Owen, and they end up going back to where they come from there. And I don't know, actually running into each other. Obviously, we see an interview about Catherine's population. So obviously, she didn't have a book or something like that. And then Owen and her run into her at a restaurant.
Hey.
He just said hi and then wasn't read too much of that. Obviously, Catherine wanted to talk to him more. He didn't really want to. But then when Owen went out on the side street, Catherine came running up to him, and then basically all was forgiven, and they end up kissing side street pathway to basically end the movie, which probably we all saw ending, to be honest with you. Overall, this movie, I think, personally, I just think between Owen and Catherine, I just think the connection, the chemistry wasn't there. This movie, I don't think I'll personally watch again. You might have different opinions. I would love to hear your opinions about the movie. I think it was an alright movie though. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But I definitely recommend giving this movie a go if you haven't yet. That's definitely for sure. It's definitely an interesting one, but it's one that you saw, a couple outcomes you saw coming there throughout the movie. So I definitely enjoyed this movie. Hope you guys did too, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, like, leave your thoughts on it, and check out my socials as well. That'll be probably link in the description or something like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, Haters Place out.